course, I had to choose a class that is a song that is about putting a little pep in our step. So here we go by Andy Rock and The Real Deal. Pep in my step. Let's take it out.
Let me tell you about this time in the club. Got on the floor with all the people I love. I feel that beat pumping, I wanna move, but I'm stuck in slow motion, I don't know what to do. I got no pep, hey, I got no pep in my step. Work a little harder now, pep. I got no pep in my step. Let's get tipsy, yeah, drink a little liquor, might move a little quicker. Drink a little liquor, might move a little quicker.
Not liquor in the morning.
Blood pumping like it should do.
Maybe coffee or tea.
Stuck in slow motion, yeah, my feet found the groove. And now it's time, I think we pick up the pace. Yeah, let's get loud and wipe the sweat from my face. Yeah, and now I'm stepping like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, everybody move just like me. I got some pep, I got some pep in my step. Hey, yeah, work a little harder now, pep. I think it's time that we get down to it. Gonna lose it tonight. Woo! I got it, I feel good. I got it, I found the feeling. I got the funk, yeah, it just feels right. Yeah, it's alright. I found my dance moves. Just don't think
Very good dance moves this morning.
yeah, it's alright.
Is everything feeling a little looser?
Got the Godfather and the King. Tap your toe like this.
Last few moments.
Take your hands and put them up on your hips. Now let me see you move from side to side. Turn around, come on and show your backside. Tap your toe like this. Turn around, come on and blow me a kiss. Take your hands, put them up in the sky. Show me your fingers, let me know you're alive. Now tap your toe like this. Yeah, shake your hips and let me know you exist. Take your hands, wave them from side to side. Keep them high, let me know you're alive.
All right, last moment.
You got some pep in your step. Work a little harder now, pep. You got some pep in your step. One more time to slide, pep. You got some pep in your step. Work a little harder now, pep. I think it's time that we get down to it. Gonna lose it tonight.
That was fun. Okay. Enough of the monkey business. We'll come back to stillness for a moment. Catching our breath. Grounding our body, our energy. Just appreciating that surge of excitement, of energy, maybe a lightness that we feel in our bodies. And if you need a little bit more grounding, take an audible, noisy sigh. We can allow the rest of the body to feel light, but start to feel heaviness again in your feet. As if you're plugging right down into the earth. We'll take one hand to belly, one hand to heart. 3-part breath, breathing from belly into your ribs and all the way intentionally to the heart. A little warm up for the diaphragm. As deeply as we can breathe in, the more we are working and exercising the muscle of the breath, the diaphragm. And when you exhale, can you connect to your lower belly? Feel it drawing up and in to help push the air out of the lungs. Feel the belly relax and fill up on the inhale. And as we exhale, how it gently draws in and up. Get rid of every last drop of breath. One last breath here. And then we'll drop the arms by our side. Take a big reach up to the sky. Draw the hands down to your heart. Give yourself a big bow. Welcome yourself here on the mat. Let your heart thank your head for getting you out of bed. Inhale again, a nice big stretch. Rooting into your feet and reaching up to your fingers. And exhale, drawing the hands back to heart. Inhale, we'll take the arms up. We'll grab hold of the right wrist, lengthen the right side, and take it into a side bend. Let's come over to the left side. Breathe in, we're coming back up. Still the same side, but let's release the left hand to the hip and push your hips over to the right. Good. Inhale, we're coming back up. This time, slide the hand down the leg, coming over to the left side again, maybe a little deeper. Inhale all the way up. We're going to take that right hand down and then trace the hands down the front of the thighs as we slowly start to soften the knees and come into your forward fold. Take the hands around to the backs of your legs and then just a gentle pressure to press ourselves close. Beautiful. Then we're going to slowly bring the hands back to the front of the legs. Trace the fronts of the legs as we rise, come back up. Rolling up one vertebra at a time. Inhaling up to the other side. We're going to grab hold now of our left wrist. Reach and lengthen. Over to the right side. Inhale back up to center. Let's take the right hand to the hip. Take it over. Inhale back through center. Slide the hand down the thigh and take it over again one more time. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to take both arms up. Let's take both hands to the lower back. And we're going to inhale, push the hips forward as you start to lift the heart. Hips forward, lift the heart so you come into a little arch back bend. Keep your hands to your lower back. Start to come upright. Trace the backs of your legs as you come into your forward fold. All the way down, hands to the backs of your calves. Pressing the hands against the legs as you fold. Beautiful. We're just going to do a little tapping of the legs, the backs of the legs. So we're going to take our hands and just tap the calf muscles. You can use full palms or you can use fists. Just waking up the calves, getting some blood flow into them. Lower legs. And then same thing we're going to do to our hamstrings. So we're going to come up to our thighs, backs of the legs, and just tap around the hamstrings. Get the blood flow here. And same to our booty. Bring your hands over to your glutes, reaching far back. And the brain is getting nourished with all that blood flow going to the head. All right, let's release. Let's come up halfway, hands pushed against the legs so we lift and rise, and then fold back in. Beautiful. Right leg steps back. Let's sink the hips, lift our gaze, and then step it all the way back from here to plank pose. Inhaling. Exhaling to lower down, nice and gently, nice and slow. Inhale, glide forward. Open up your heart. And exhale, let's go back to child's pose just to remind us it's always here. Forehead to the floor, hips back to your heels. Maybe cultivating Ujjayi breath. That ocean breath at the back of our throats. And then we'll rise, coming back to all fours, up into down dog, first one of the day. Take a moment to march it out. Spreading the fingers, anchor through the hands. Beautiful. One more breath here in our downward facing dog. And then we'll lift the right leg to the sky. High, lift, step it forward through the hands. Pause. Sink the hips. Lift our gaze. And step it all the way forward. Left foot to the right. Lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Pressing through the feet, roll up. One vertebra at a time. Reach the arms high. And exhale, bring the hands back down to heart. Beautiful. Second round, inhale. High and up. Exhaling into our fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Left leg steps back. Pause, hold here. And then step it back into your plank pose. Right foot comes back, lower down. You can roll down too. Inhale, glide forward. Keep it small or take it large. Exhale, back into down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Finding our breath. Just one more full breath here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Then we're going to breathe in. Take the left leg up to the sky. Big scissor. Step it through between the hands. Sink the hips, lift our gaze. And then step all the way forward. Right foot to left, lengthen and fold. Roll the body. Inhale. Reach up to the sky. Exhale the hands back to the heart. Let's do one more round, but we'll add a twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Let's step right leg back. Pause. Sink the hips. Pull the chest forward. Left arm reaches forward. Big circle as we take it around. Good. And take it forward again. Big circle with the inhale. Exhale, the arm drops down. One more time. Big circle. Full circle. Good. And then we're just going to pause in the twist. So we're going to take that left arm up to the sky. Let's drop the right knee. Untuck the toes. And then reach the arm towards the back of the room and pause. Hold the twist. Keep reaching actively. Lengthen the chest and try to lean slightly away from your left thigh. That's it. Take the left hand back to the floor. We're going to slide back into all fours. This time coming onto hands and knees. Into our all fours position, let's drop the belly, open the heart for cow. Exhale, press the floor away, coming into cat stretch. Inhale, open the heart, cow pose. Exhale into your cat stretch. Okay, so we're gonna take that a little faster now. We're gonna inhale, exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You want the breath to be loud and noisy. That way it starts to bring in some energy. That little kriya that is cleansing and purifying. Waking up the metabolism this morning. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Pause in your cow pose. Pull the ribs forward a little more. See if you can feel a little more in your cow. And then into your cat stretch. Let's press the hips back towards the heels. Forehead comes down and pause. Okay, let's rise back up. All fours, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift it up and back. Find your breath here. We can just hold or be marching the feet. We're going to inhale the right leg to the sky. Lift it. Step it forward. Right foot between the hands. Pause. Sink the hips. Lift the gaze. We're going to take our twist. Right arm up to the sky. Up and around. Full circle. And again, 2 more times like that. Full circle. Keep the back leg bright and lift it. Don't let the knee droop. And then we're going to pause. We're going to hold the right arm up to the sky. Open your chest more towards the right side of the room. Let the left knee find the floor. Untuck the back toes and then just reach towards the back foot. Or at least towards the back of the room. I was getting ahead of myself. Reaching towards the back of the room. Take one more breath there. Maybe lean away from the right thigh. And let's take the right hand back around. Frame the front foot. Step it forward. Left foot to right. Inhale. Exhaling into your fold. Rolling up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale the hands back to heart. Okay. Step in our step. That's the name of the game today. We're going to add some breath and some arm movements. A little bit of leg movements too in chair pose. So let's just get chair pose first. We're going to sink the hips back, reach the arms up. Even when we move in and out of it, every time we come back, make sure the knees don't protrude too far over your toes. Make sure your belly is engaged so your back doesn't collapse in and overly arch. Okay, we're going to breathe in. As we exhale, we're going to make fists stand up. Push your hips slightly forward. Inhale, put your hips back. Exhale, stand. Inhale. Squeeze your hands like you're pulling something. Inhale. Keep your elbows in close. Exhale. In and out. In and out. Good. Let's do two more. In and out. One more. In and out. Good. Now stay here. Inhale. Let's come up to our tippy toes. Up to our tippy toes. Easy peasy so far. Let's stay on our tippy toes. Take the right arm behind you. Left arm goes forward. Keep your gaze forward. It's easier to balance. Then once you get into the twist, then you can start to challenge your perspective. Turning your head maybe to the side, maybe to the back of the room. Oh, good. Let's drop the heels as we bring the arms back. And we're going to fold. Take it down. Oh, take the hands to the backs of your legs. Give everything a little tap. Down the backs of the legs. We're going to roll up and just start tapping through the tops of your legs. Good. We're going to fold forward. Take your hands to your bum. Fold and tap all the way down. And then you're going to roll up, tapping the fronts of your legs. We're going to do that one more time. Hands to your bum. Tap, tap, tap. Tap the hamstrings. Tap the calves. And then roll yourself up, coming all the way back to stand. All right, let's do second side. But before we move, notice how your legs are feeling. Maybe they're feeling that tap a little bit more awake. They have more tension now. Okay, let's sit the hips back, inhaling into our chair pose. Exhale, we're gonna stand. Squeeze those fists toward the hips. Inhale, sitting. Exhale, stand. In, out. In, out. A little faster. In, out. In, out. In, out. One more. Exhale, pause. Now we're gonna inhale, take the arms up to the sky, come up onto our tippy toes. Pause there. Whew. Let's take our twist to the left. Left arm goes behind us, right arm comes forward. Once we get the balance, then maybe you can try your gaze. Standing on those tippy toes, turn around the waist. Fantastic. Let's come back up with the arms, down with our heels. Let's take everything forward this time. Into our forward fold, head bows. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, dropping into the fold. Let's step the right leg back. Pause here. Sink. Let's come up. You can drop your knee down if you wish to, or keep it lifted. And the choice really is yours. If you're not feeling stable today, and our practice changes day to day, remember, you can always come down to the knee. We're going to take a side bend, left hand to the left hip. Reach up to come over. And try to really lift up from that right hip into that right armpit. Beautiful. One more breath there. Now we're coming back up. Bring both arms to the sky. We're going to bring both hands to the heart. Good. Now let's all lower down to the back knee. Untuck the toes. We're going to take an active twist. Let's lift the elbows in line with each other. So a nice straight line with the elbows. Breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to twist, touch the elbow down. Inhale, we're coming back up. Use your obliques, use the sides of your waist to twist. And then inhale to come back. We're going to twist, exhale. And then come back. Good. Now stay here for a moment. We're not going to come down. We're just going to twist left, come back to center. Press the hands towards one another so you have a little bit of structure through the upper body. Twisting, twisting, twisting. One more breath. Come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Lift through the waist. And then we're going to take that right elbow over that left leg again. Left elbow to the sky. Tuck the back toes if you wish. Take the back knee up. Think about leaning away from your left knee. Beautiful. One more breath. Very nice. And then hands to the floor. Let's drop the right knee again. Oh, give that left leg some love. Stretch it out. Take a little fold. And we can always bounce it a little bit. Forward and back. Oh. Beautiful. We'll take one more breath here. And then we're going to drop the left foot down. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. And we're going to step it back into downward facing dog. March it out. Now you have all of the right to stay here and just enjoy the down dog or come forward into your plank pose. Exhaling to lower. Inhale, sweeping up. And exhale, back into your down dog. Beautiful. All right, my friends. Now it's time to do it all over on the other side. Right leg lifts up. Step the right foot through between the hands. Pause. Option, you can keep the back knee down, or let's take it up into high crescent lunge. Reach the arms to the sky. First, just open up the back, hip flexor, lift the ribs, heart to the sky. Stay right on that back leg if the knee is lifted. Let's take the right hand to the hip. Lift, lengthen, and take it over to the side. Into a nice side stretch. We're getting all of that stretch from that left thigh and hip through the waist. Take one more breath here in this pose, not your last ever. And we're gonna come back up. Oh, we're gonna bring our hands to our heart. And we're gonna slowly lower the back knee to the ground. Untuck the back toes, elbows high, and we're gonna take a little tap. We're gonna twist, tap the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Come back through center. Glue those hands together. In fact, press them into one another tightly. Take it over to your twist. Use your obliques. Good, let's do that 2 more times. A little tap. And then back. Little tap. And then back. Now pause here. We're gonna take just those short twists. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Like you're doing Kapalabhati breath. Use your obliques. 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Inhale, reach it up. And then we're going to take that left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Really deepen the twist. Maybe we're going to relieve that back knee. Lift it off the floor. Push through the right hand Push down so your chest starts to turn towards your thumbs. One more breath here. And then the hands come back to the floor. Left knee to the floor. Pull the right hip back. Show it some love. Stretch it out. Maybe rocking a little bit. Forward and back, forward and back. Oh. Hello, body. All right. From here, we're coming back to the top of the mat. Drop the right foot down. Tuck the back toes, lift, step. Inhale, lengthen, then exhale, fold. Drop the weight into the heels, roll the body, one vertebra at a time, reaching. Arms and hands to the sky. And exhale, drop the arms by our side. Give the shoulders a nice shrug. Ooh. We're gonna come back one more time into that little chair sequence. Get the breath going. So we're gonna push the hips back before we go. Keep it slow. If you don't like all this fast breathing with movement, it can be overstimulating sometimes. Just keep it really slow and gentle. Or we're gonna do it really quickly this time. Only 7. Let's start slow. We're gonna breathe in as we sink it back. Continue slow or come with me. We're gonna exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, hold the chair. Whew. We're gonna rise up onto our tippy toes. We're gonna exhale, take a twist to the right. Try to keep your hips forward as you twist. Inhale, stand your tippy toes, come back through center. Exhale, we're gonna twist to the left. Try to keep your pelvis forward, just twist from the waist. Exactly like that. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, the heels, the hands come to the heart. Tip it forward. Let your body hang out here in that forward fold. Let's step the left leg back. Drop the knee to the ground. We're gonna inhale the right arm up to the sky. Untuck your toes. We might just stay there. You can pick the foot up, grab hold of it. Big stretch for the quad, but we're gonna stretch the quads after too, so don't worry. If you don't grab the foot, take your hand just to your lower back. Give your back space, so kind of slide your hand towards the tailbone. Open up. Let's take one more breath wherever you are. And then we're gonna release back into our down dog. Option, stay in your down dog or come into your child's pose. Or we're gonna come into plank. And then we're gonna go back to up to down dog. We're coming forward into plank. And we pull back into down. Let's do that 2 more times. So you could also just be resting, moving. 1 more. The next time you come to plank, let's lower. All the way down. Inhale, slide forward. Open up the heart. And then exhale, let's all take a little child's pose, a little break. Hips towards the heels. Drop the forehead. And breathe. Okay, we're gonna come to the other side. So we're coming back up into all fours, back into down dog. Let's lift the right leg high, the right foot forward, taking the back knee to the ground. Oh, this is the same leg. We have to take it back. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Step the left foot forward. And then the right knee comes down. That's it. Inhale, left arm up to the sky, reach it back. If you can grab hold of the foot, that would feel nice there. If not, hand to the lower back and just enjoy with. Hand to your lower back and use the hand Create friction to create space. Oh. Good. One more breath here. Lean away from that front knee. And then release. Left hand comes back around. Forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, we're gonna fold. Drop the weight into your heels. Rolling up. Reaching up to the sky. Exhaling the hands to the heart. Perfect. And we're going to stretch out those legs here standing. So if you didn't get a chance that last round, now is our time. You can even use a friendly prop, a wall or a chair. Let's lean into the right leg, grab hold of our left foot, and reach the right arm up to the sky. Good. We're going to push the hips forward, lift and lengthen. Now, if you just want to hold here, get the stretch, that's a good idea. If you already get the stretch the last one and you want to try come into that dancer's pose, perhaps that's where you want to go here. But just because that's the option doesn't mean it's the best one for you. Keep that knee as well, close to the right leg. Hug it in, don't let it lift away. Yeah, that's it. Lift and lengthen. Beautiful. Now, from here, we're going to step it back to warrior two. So if you're in the dancers, you are already halfway there. If you're still at the front of your mat, take a big wide step and open it up. Warrior two, right foot faces forward. Sink through the right knee. Reverse it back, straighten the right leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it back. Let's come into side angle, forearm to the thigh, left arm reaches up and over the head. Good, pushing through that left hip, taking a big stretch. We're gonna take that left arm up and just touch the hip. Take it back up and over the head, palm down. Touch the hip, you're twisting through the wrist. We twist through the wrist so the palm faces down. Now a little bit of faster. Can you take the breath with you? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Whew. Getting some energy, a little pep in the step. You might feel some warmth there. Maybe your arm doesn't appreciate that. Of course, you can just hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, take it up into your warrior two. Feel the difference of your arm. When we spend a little bit of energy, sometimes we get some energy back. Let's straighten the right leg. Tip it forward, come into triangle pose, holding that. Nothing funny here. Just reaching up through that left arm. Open up the space. And really deepen the breath. Fantastic. Now we're gonna rise back up, finding our warrior two. Now we're gonna change over to the other side. So we're coming to the long edge of the mat. Warrior two towards the back of your mat. Left foot now is the center. We're gonna straighten the left leg, reach it back. Left arm to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach it back. This time, let's go all the way into side angle. Left forearm to the left thigh. Right arm up and over the ear, palm facing down. Push into the right foot and the hip forward. Let's energize that right arm. If your shoulder allows, of course. Good. Just flapping our wings. Nothing like flapping the wings on a Wednesday morning. Energizing, warming, heat. Good. Or you're just holding. 3, 2, 1. Let's come up to warrior two. Now we're going to go to the back of the mat. We're going to cartwheel the hands around, frame the front foot, step your back foot towards your left. Lift and lengthen. So yes, you are facing the back of your mat now. Exhaling into your fold. Let's roll the body to come all the way back up to standing. This time, a little shrug of the shoulders. We're going to shift the weight into the left foot. Bring the right heel back behind us. Taking the quadriceps stretch here. Keeping the knees together. Press your hips forward. And if you're getting a nice stretch, we might just stay here. Great pose to be in. If you wish to take it into your dancers, kick the foot back into your hand, reaching forward. But just ask yourself, which benefits do you want or need right now? Dancers is great to challenge the balance and to really open up. It's a bigger back bend. Or just standing at the top of the mat and stretching out the quadriceps. One more breath there. Good, then we're gonna take a big step back again. Take your time. Try to control that movement. And let's all turn to the long edges of the mat. Long edge. Hands to the hips. Let's turn the toes in, turn the heels out. Deep breath as we lift the heart. And exhale as we take our bow all the way down. Let's let our hands come to the floor. Push the hands into the ground. Lift up through the arches of your feet. Feel the whole back side of the legs open. Dropping your heads. Release the neck. Release the breath. All right. We're going to walk our hands over towards the right foot. We're going to inhale the right arm up to the sky. Use blocks underneath that left hand if that's going to give you more freedom or space. Take the hands down. Walking towards center, over towards the left leg. Right hand stays, left arm open. And drop the left arm. Let's come back. Over to the right. Inhale, open into your twist. Exhale, right hand down. Walk it over. Inhale, left arm. Let's come back to center. We're going to take our hands to our hips, lift ourselves up high. Ooh. All right, let's take the arms wide. Lift through the arches of the feet. Let's see if we can go side to side from here. We're going to twist to the right. Left arm down, right arm up. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. You take it at the pace that serves you. If you can go a little faster, you're invited to, but it's just an invitation, my friends. Keep it slow, particularly if a quick up and down movement does no good for your blood pressure, your balance, your equilibrium. Let's do a couple more. Hopefully, feeling a little more energized. Let's do last two. One on the right, one on the left. We're coming back through center. Take the arms open. Turn the toes out. Sink your hips a little bit or a lot to feel the grounding energy. Let's take a little rock. Side to side. And then we can take our hands down. You're invited to stay up here and just stretch side to side. Linger for a little bit longer in each side. If you can go down further, take that. Rhythm, that's up to you. We don't need to be moving all in the same pace. Just exploring side to side what it looks like in your body. Intention is that we're just opening up that inner thigh of the opposite leg. Beautiful. And then we're all gonna come back to center. One more thing to do here. Turn the toes forward, turn the heels out. And let's take those arms around behind us. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the elbows in and push the knuckles down. Good. Option to stay here or option. Breathe in, exhale, fold, pull the belly up and in as you take your bow. Slow, mindful, and deep. One more here. And then hands to the hips, releasing and rising all the way back up. And then we're going to turn to the top of our mat, hands to the floor, step back into our down dog. We have a couple of options. We can enjoy down dog. We can come into child's pose. You might even come up into a scissor dog, maybe into the scorpion. Right leg up, right knee bent. Lots of options. And then if you're in the scorpion, doing the other side, left leg high, but you might also be in your child's. Bend the knee, roll the hips open. We're going to our hip stretches from here. So those who like your pigeon pose, we can stay exactly as we are. If you're gonna make your way to your back, somehow dropping to the knees, doing a little twist. And then let's take the right ankle over the left thigh or the right knee to the right wrist. The shin goes across the mat, sliding the left leg back and lowering ourselves down. And taking a little rock there. And just settling there. Your choice, however you want to release and open that hip. Let's come back into the breath now. Finding a more gentler, slower rhythm. So that all the energy that we have cultivated and stimulated and stirred up in the body doesn't become too overwhelming for the system. Important that we still have a sense of grounding, of softness. And so just feeling the ground below the body being held. We'll take one more breath here. And then we're going to take it a little deeper. So we're going into Gomukhasana with the same leg. So if you're on your back, you're just going to slide the right leg over the left. If you're seated, you can also come onto your back. You can try coming to your seated Gomukhasana by sliding your right leg back to your left, swinging the left foot out. Sorry, sneezing first, and then dropping your hips down. If you're in the seated Gomukhasana, make sure both sit bones are level and even. And if you were okay in the seated pigeon or the lying down pigeon, but you have to come now onto your back, perfect, it's okay. Make that transition. If you're seated, come into your fold whenever you're ready. those of you on your back, think of trying to get your shins parallel to your shoulders and chest. So you almost want to pull your feet wide so that they're hovering over the edges of the mat, and then pull down like you're pulling on handlebars. And those of you in your seat, just walking, walking, walking. Hands away from the legs. Noticing what's happening in our bodies. What are we feeling? What is present here? And then after one more breath, we're gonna come to an original or neutral position. So if you're on your back, stay with the twist, perhaps. If you are seated, you're gonna just rise back up. We're gonna take a twist. So those who are seated, we're gonna take the arms up and we're gonna twist over to the right side. Those who are lying down, you're gonna open your arms and drop your legs to the left. So your upper body is twisting to the right. And you can keep the legs in the bind, but if that's too much on your back or your hip, unravel the legs. And get nice and tall. If you're seated, use your obliques to help you twist a little deeper. If you are on your back, lengthen the spine. And those now in your seated twist, see if you can lean a little more forward so your elbow connects to the outside of your right knee, right thigh. And then offer the palm of your hand up to the sky. Place the right palm on top. So we go back into that twisted prayer pose. And then drive down from that top hand into the bottom, into the elbow, into the leg. See how that affects your twist. And then we're gonna unravel. Come back to center. If you're on your back, stay there. If you need to come to pigeon pose again, somehow we're gonna unravel ourselves. Maybe you can rock forward, or however you get there. Back into down dog. March it out. And then left knee to the left wrist or left ankle comes on top of the right thigh. And settle in once again into your pigeon or your thread the needle pose. We're settling there into that stretch of the hip. Settling into a deeper breath. And from here, we're going to slowly begin our journey towards Gomukhasana, whatever that looks like. If you're lying down, and just drawing the left leg over the right. If you're in pigeon, bringing that front leg to the back, finding your seat. Both sit bones level, use props underneath your bottom if you need, and then take it forward. Good. If you're lying down, remember you're trying to pull those shins down towards the shoulders, down towards the chest. Good morning, Henry. Saying good morning. Okay, just another slow, really long breath here. And then we're going to come back up to our seat. And we're going to take our twist. So if you're on your back, don't listen to me. Don't come up to your seat yet. You're going to take your twist on your back. Legs go to your right. We're in our seats. We're going to take our arms up, twisting to the left, right arm over the right, left thigh, right arm over left thigh. We can hold that for a couple of breaths. And then we can try that twisted prayer pose variation again. Try to breathe length in your spine. Grow a little taller. We can then, if you're in the seated Gomukhasana, bring the elbow to the knee, left hand to the right, and then use the prayer to bind a little bit deeper. And unravel, unwind, unwrap the leg. Give everything a nice rock and shake. If you are on your back, slowly, gently come up to your seat. If you're in your seat, you might want to just reach the arms forwards, come into a double leg forward fold. And then you can slowly come back. Find a nice, easy seat to be in. Now that the body is fully awakened and stretched, let's just take a moment to sit, to notice, perhaps to enjoy, to soak in that energy. And to soak in those deep breaths. And feel how on the inhalation, we feel a little more energized. Like you could draw energy, drink it in with the inhale. And on the exhale, we feel this softening, this ease, grounding. Breathing in, you literally feel your body becoming a little bit lighter. It lifts, it expands. And the exhale grounds us. Breathing in like we are recharging from source. Exhale, we ground in that. And what would it feel like? What would happen if we lifted the edges of our mouth up into a small, gentle smile? There's something about a smile that also energizes us. One last breath here. Maybe the smile gets a little more bright across the face. And we'll take the arms high up to the sky. A big stretch and reach. And drawing the hands to the heart, giving ourselves a bow. Thank you so much for your practice, for your morning. And have a very beautiful day. I hope that sunshine, both outside and inside, lingers for a little bit longer for your day. Thank you so much.